Hi, myself Rajashmi S. Rai from Vidyarashma State College, Savanur. Now I am taking business taxation of secondary BCom, incidence of tax. So this is the problem appeared for the year 2013. So with this problem we can end this incidence of tax. Around 10 problems are over. So first one, it is given salary received in India. Within bracket it is given including rupees 30,000 for the service rendered in Nepal. So no need of seeing other things. Salary is received in India. So three columns yes, yes, yes. So first column OR, next one is NOR, last one is NR. Ordinary resident, not ordinary resident and non-resident. So the salary received in India means all three columns yes, yes. So write the amount 1,80,000, 1,80,000 in three columns. Next one is agricultural income from land situated in UK. Within bracket it is given 50% is remitted to India. Once again, if the remitted to India or brought to India, leave it. So the income is, agricultural income is in UK. UK. So first column foreign income, first column yes, then two columns dash, dash. So amount is given 85,000. So 85,000 dash, dash. Next one is business income in Pune. So business in Pune controlled from London. Leave it. Income due from Pune, that is India. So three columns yes, yes, yes. So we can write 2 lakh, 2 lakh, 2 lakh in three columns. Yes. Next is business income from Burma controlled from Pune. So business is from Burma, foreign country, but this business is controlled in India, that is controlled in Pune. So India, so controlled, once again, controlled in India or set up in India means two columns yes, yes. So the amount is 1,60,000. So write two columns 1,60,000, 1,60,000. Last column is dash. Next one is interest on deposit with companies in India. Within bracket given 40,000 received in UK, but the interest is due in India. So three columns yes, yes, yes. So leave that rupees 40,000 received in UK. So that if the income is due in India means no need of seeing the other things. Three columns yes, yes, yes. So here it is interest from Indian company or India. So three columns yes. The amount is 80,000. So we have to write 80,000 in three columns. It is taxable in the hands of OR, NOR and NR. Next one is dividend from foreign company. So dividend from foreign company means it is the foreign income. So first column is yes. So dividend foreign company is one column yes. Other dividends from Indian company means three columns dash, dash, dash. So dividends from foreign company is 44,000. So first column 44,000, then two columns dash, dash. Next one is profit on sale of building in Pune received in UK. It is enough. Income is due in Pune. That is profit from Pune. It is in India. It is enough. We have to write yes, yes, yes. So in India the profit received ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೇ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಬಂದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಮೂರು ಕಾಲಮ್ ಎಸ್ ಅಂತಲೇ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು. ಅಥವಾ ಎನಿ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸಹ ಮೂರು ಕಾಲಮ್ ಎಸ್. ಅಥವಾ ಎನಿ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ರೆಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಬಂದರೆ ಸಹ ಮೂರು ಕಾಲಮ್ ಎಸ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಗತ್ಯವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ Pune, ಸೇಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ Pune ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ UK. So it is profit due in Pune. So three columns yes. So we have to write 1,50,000, 1,50,000 and 1,50,000. Next one is interest on deposit with London branch of SBI. So bank is SBI. So 3 columns yes. So we have to write 80,000, 80,000 and 80,000. Next one is interest. Next item is interest on deposit with Pune branch of Royal British Bank. So interest on Pune branch, it is not given where we received. So the amount 3 columns yes, yes, yes. 16,000, 16,000, 16,000. Next one is income from house property in Pune. Once again, income due from Pune. That means 3 columns yes, yes, yes. So the amount is 70,000. So we have to write 3 columns 70,000, 70,000 and 70,000. Next one is past untaxed profit brought to India in the previous year. So I already told this is a very easy transaction. Past untaxed means no need of seeing other things. It is dash dash. Any profit or income of the previous year untaxed is not taxable in the hand of SSCs. Any SSC. So it is dash dash dash. Next one is gift from a friend on the occasion of marriage 62,000. So gift from a friend in excess of, once again, if the gift is exceeds 50,000, then fully taxable. So it is given 62,000. So fully taxable. So 3 columns we have to write 62,000, 62,000 and 62,000. The last transaction is gift from a friend in UK and received there 42,000. So gift from a friend, it is given 42,000. It does not exceed 50,000. So 3 columns dash dash dash. So gift from friend is 50,000 get come into. So it is dash dash dash. Once again, if any gift is received from the relatives, is fully tax free. So over. Then we have to total the columns. So first column we get 11,27,000 first column. Then second column is 9,98,000. 9,98,000. Then the last column total is 8,38,000. 8,38,000. With this we can end this incidence of tax.